What is up, y'all? Sounds like there were a bunch of people interested in what's going on with the Goblin build and the teardown and all that kind of stuff. So I haven't filmed a whole lot of what I've been doing, but let me just show you where I'm at and kind of give you a little rundown of what we've done so far. All right, so this is what the car looked like whenever I got home from Tennessee. And now here's what the car looks like, and I'll just kind of walk you through all this stuff. All right, so first thing I did, take off the hood. I removed the windshield wipers and the windshield wiper motor here. I emptied the fuel tank, and this is actually a pretty cool trick. I don't know how many of y'all know this, but you can use a 3/8 inch disconnect tool right here, and you just pop this off. This is the fuel line that goes into the engine, and this is the fuel pump relay right here. And what you can do is just hook a hose up to the end of this and then just run it off into your gas tanks. There's two little holes in here that you connect, and all of a sudden it fires up the fuel pump, and your car will just start dumping gas out through there. So super easy way if you don't want to deal with trying to siphon it out through the actual gas tank. So super cool. All right, well, I just kind of give you a sneak peek all that kind of stuff. But that's most of what's happened up here. Removed the air filter, removed the intercooler that was here, sold that for 180 bucks. Removed the front bumper, sold that for, I think it was 50 bucks. I'm trying to remember on that. Wheels are off just over there. My next step, what I'm about to get into, is bleeding the brake lines and then getting into removing the calipers and the rotor and, you know, springs and all that kind of fun stuff. Obviously you can see the fenders are gone, the doors are gone, the side skirts, sold those. Haven't sold the doors yet. Oh no, I did sell the doors. Sold those for 80 bucks a piece, which is cool. Obviously took the seats out. Seats are over there. Got a buyer for those for 300 bucks. They just got to come get them. Everything basically has to come out from the inside because you've got to get to all of this stuff, right? You've got to get to the wiring that's going to go into the kit car, so that way you can use it, right? Because the lights need to work, the horns need to work, all that kind of stuff. So, but it was actually super easy. So to get the seats out, there's two big bolts here. You just lean the seats forward and pop those bolts out. Seats come right out. The back seats, you just lift up the back and then slide out the front part of the seat, and they disconnect from here, and then they just pop right out. So that was super easy. Once the seats are out, you can just rip the carpet out. So that was nice. There's some basic bolts that just kind of held a lot of the side paneling in, and so, you know, take those bolts out and you can rip the plastic off the edges. What was another thing that was pretty cool going through all of this was seeing all of the airbags, right? So you got the side airbags there, and then the airbags off of the A-pillars up here, which is pretty cool. I sold some of the front, like the accents and all that kind of stuff. I'm forgetting what that's called right now. Just ripped off the whole dash. I'm going to reuse the instrument cluster, which is good. I've got a guy interested in the radio. Pulled that out and just set it over here. So that's about it. Wheels off. It's up on jack stands. Sold the rear bumper for 50 bucks. Not trying to make money off of this deal, just, you know, feeling like I need to get something out of it. The back was easy. Just pop out the spare tire and then rip the carpet out. And the battery was back here. That's what they do for some weight distribution advantages. Other than that, next steps here, I've got to finish getting some of the wiring that still goes up under some of this. I've got to get this speaker out of the back, and then there's some integrated wiring stuff that I've got to get that kind of runs through back here that I got to figure out. So, all right, y'all, that's the quick update. That's where I'm at. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're curious about anything that you saw here, and happy to run through it with you. But it's been super easy. There's some instructional videos online published by the Kit Car Company, and I've made it a little bit difficult on myself because I haven't done it in order. I just kind of jumped around based on the tools that I had and the time that I had, and, you know, what was easier to get to. And so that caused some problems for myself a little bit, but in the long run it worked out all right. That's it. Let me know what y'all think. All right, peace.